We pray that you are healthy and well. Please give just 10 minutes, because your life is truly precious. Do you really know how much time you have left once you cross the age of 70? Every passing year starts to feel more valuable, more urgent. And the reality is, your body has already begun whispering clues about how many years might be ahead of you. Some people in their 70s feel sharp, energetic, and fully alive, while others begin to feel the weight of aging, slowing down, grappling with health setbacks and constant fatigue. So what makes the difference? Often, it comes down to a handful of subtle, yet significant signs. These quiet indicators can actually offer a powerful glimpse into your future. In this video, we're diving into 7 powerful signs that may help predict how long you might live after age 70. These aren't based on guesses or old wives' tales. They come from real-life research, scientific studies, and patterns noticed by doctors and longevity experts in people who have lived long, healthy, vibrant lives. By the end of this video, you'll have a sharper understanding of what your own body might be trying to tell you, and most importantly, what changes you can start making today to give yourself a better shot at a longer, healthier life. Stick around till the end. You may be overlooking small, everyday details that could end up making a massive difference in your future. Once you begin to recognize these signs, you'll have a much clearer picture of where you currently stand and the changes you might need to consider if you want to add more strong, healthy years to your journey. Let's begin. Sign number 1, your walking pace. Believe it or not, one of the strongest clues to how long you'll live after turning 70 isn't locked away in your genetics, medical charts, or even your diet. It's something far more basic: how fast you walk. Research shows that older adults who maintain a brisk, consistent walking speed well into their 70s and beyond often live longer than those whose pace has significantly slowed. That's because your walking speed is directly connected to your overall physical condition, your muscle power, heart function, balance, and even your brain health. Let's picture 2 individuals, Joe and Frank. Both are 75 years old. Joe takes daily walks, keeps a steady rhythm, and doesn't struggle with basic movements like crossing the street or going upstairs. His steps are confident, balanced, and strong. Frank, in contrast, used to be quite active, but over the past few years, his pace has dropped. He frequently needs to pause, finds it hard to keep up with others, and sometimes feels wobbly when he walks. Joe's steady movement is a clear sign his body systems are still running smoothly. Frank's decreasing speed, however, could be a red flag, pointing to muscle weakness, declining heart health, or even early signs of neurological issues. Your legs are your body's base, and when that base starts weakening, your ability to bounce back from life's challenges weakens too. The good news? Walking speed can be improved. The more you move, the more strength you build. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, take that as a wake-up call. Start introducing more movement into your day. Longer walks, light resistance training, or even basic leg workouts at home. Because how quickly you move through life, literally, can say a lot about how long you'll keep moving at all. So pay attention to your stride. It might be the easiest yet most powerful way to check your longevity right now. Sign number 2, your grip strength. It might sound surprising, but the strength of your handshake could reveal more about your future than you'd ever guess. Studies have found that grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of physical vitality in older adults. A solid, steady grip is often a sign of strong muscles, good blood flow, and a nervous system that's working efficiently. On the flip side, a weak or fading grip may be a warning sign, indicating loss of muscle, increased frailty, and a higher likelihood of serious health issues down the line. Take Robert, for example, A 78-year-old man who's always been proud of his firm handshake. He stays active, lifts light weights, and never struggles to twist open jars or carry grocery bags. Then there's Walter, also 78, who's been noticing that everyday tasks like unscrewing a bottle cap or holding a full shopping bag have become tougher. He brushed it off as normal aging. What he didn't realize is that a weakening grip often points to diminishing muscle mass, and that puts him at greater risk for falls, injury, and even a shorter lifespan. Your hands offer a glimpse into your body's strength as a whole. When your grip starts to fade, chances are other muscles in your body are doing the same. The upside? Grip strength can absolutely be rebuilt. Simple tools like hand grippers, squeezing a tennis ball, or carrying small weights can help boost strength and coordination. So take a quick moment to test your grip. Does a handshake feel less firm than it used to? Are you struggling with things that used to be effortless? Don't ignore those changes, because the way you hold on to things today might reflect how well you'll be able to hold on to life tomorrow. If you're still watching and getting value from this video, drop a number 2 in the comments so I know you're with me. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss future videos like this. Now, let's move on. Balancing on one leg. It's not something most of us give much thought to, at least not until it becomes noticeably difficult. But did you know that your ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds is actually one of the most powerful indicators of your overall lifespan? That's right. According to researchers, people who struggle with balance are more prone to falling, sustaining injuries, and even experiencing mental decline. Meanwhile, those who can hold their balance well into their 70s and beyond are statistically more likely to enjoy longer, healthier lives. Picture 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol leads a very active lifestyle. She takes daily walks, practices yoga regularly, and can lift one foot off the ground and stay balanced for several seconds without swaying. Nancy, however, hasn't focused much on her physical stability over the years. When she attempts to stand on one leg, she immediately begins to wobble and has to hold on to nearby furniture just to stay upright. What Nancy doesn't realize is that this difficulty isn't merely inconvenient, it's a serious red flag. A decline in balance can be an early signal that her muscle strength, coordination, and even neurological health might be diminishing. Good balance relies on several systems working together: your muscles, your nervous system, and your brain. If you've noticed yourself stumbling more frequently, feeling unsteady during quick turns, or reaching for walls or countertops for support, it's a clear message from your body. It's time to act. Here's the good news. Balance can absolutely be improved. Simple, consistent habits can make a major difference. Try standing on one foot for a few seconds each day. You can also practice walking in a straight line heel to toe, or take up gentle exercises like Tai Chi that are excellent for improving stability and awareness. In fact, let's do a quick self-test right now. Stand up, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and see if you can maintain your balance for 10 seconds. Can you hold it comfortably without wobbling? If not, don't be alarmed, but do take it seriously. The more attention you give to improving your balance today, the more confident and secure you'll feel moving forward, not just physically, but mentally as well. Sign number 4, your sleeping habits. How you sleep, both in quality and consistency, plays a huge role in how long and how well you live. Sleep isn't just a break from your day. It's the time when your body gets to work repairing tissues, reinforcing the immune system, and cleaning out toxins that build up in the brain. Research shows that people in their 70s and older who enjoy consistent, restorative sleep tend to live longer, with stronger cognitive function and overall better health. On the flip side, poor sleep habits can lead to memory issues, increased risk of heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Let's take the example of two men, Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry keeps a consistent sleep routine. He goes to bed and wakes up at the same time each day, usually gets about 7 hours of sleep, and starts each morning feeling clear-headed and refreshed. Bill, on the other hand, has struggled with sleep for years. He tosses and turns through the night, wakes up frequently, and often finds himself lying awake for hours. Over time, Henry's consistent rest helps his body stay in balance. His mind remains sharp, his energy stable, and his mood steady. Bill, however, starts noticing the opposite: frequent fatigue, mental fog, and even changes in blood pressure, all tied back to his sleep quality. If you find yourself waking up multiple times during the night, feeling unrefreshed in the morning, or simply struggling to fall or stay asleep, don't brush it off. Your body could be signaling underlying problems, whether it's chronic stress, an inactive lifestyle, poor eating habits, or even medical conditions like sleep apnea. But again, here's the hopeful part. Better sleep is within reach. You can start with a few small lifestyle adjustments, such as limiting screen time an hour before bed, sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, getting natural sunlight exposure early in the day, and avoiding large meals late at night. Remember, sleep isn't just about how rested you feel. It's a cornerstone of longevity and vitality. So tonight, pay close attention to your sleep. If it feels less restful than it used to, take steps now. Because how well you sleep today may very well shape how healthy, active, and mentally sharp you remain in the years ahead. If you're still watching and finding value in these insights, go ahead and type the number 4 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support allows us to keep producing content that informs, encourages, and empowers you. Sign number 5, your appetite and the way you eat. Believe it or not, your eating habits after the age of 70 are one of the clearest indicators of your overall longevity. A consistent, healthy appetite, combined with a nutrient-rich diet, helps maintain strong muscles, fuels the immune system, and keeps your energy steady. But if you've noticed a sudden drop in appetite or started skipping meals, it might be more than just aging. It could be a warning sign. Meet Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys preparing her meals, eats a colorful mix of fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and maintains a healthy body weight. She looks forward to mealtimes and feels active and energized throughout the day. Susan, however, has noticed that her appetite just isn't what it used to be. She skips meals often, leans on processed or packaged foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What Susan may not realize is that a reduced appetite isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a sign her body may not be getting or absorbing the nutrients it desperately needs. That can lead to muscle loss, a slower metabolism, and an increased vulnerability to illness. In older adults, poor appetite is often linked to things like digestive problems, hormonal changes, medication side effects, or even early signs of cognitive decline. And when the body doesn't get enough fuel, it starts breaking down its own muscle tissue, leading to weakness, fragility, and a higher risk of falls or infections. If you've noticed changes in your appetite or eating patterns, whether it's feeling full too quickly, losing interest in meals, or shedding pounds without trying, these are more than just minor changes. They can be serious signs that your body isn't getting what it needs. Once you're past 70, your eating habits play a huge role in your overall health. It's no longer just about filling your stomach. It's about fueling your body with the right nutrients to keep it functioning at its best. Nutrient-rich, whole foods should be the focus. Staying hydrated, maintaining a balanced intake of proteins, healthy fats, and fiber, these are essential. And if you've noticed your appetite is shrinking, don't just ignore it. That subtle change might be your body's way of waving a red flag, signaling that something deeper needs your attention. So take a moment to reflect. Are you still enjoying your meals? Are you giving your body what it truly needs? Or have you started skipping meals, choosing convenience over nutrition, and feeling more tired than usual? What you eat today will shape how strong, active, and independent you'll be in the years ahead. Sign 6. Your stress response. How you manage stress after age 70 reveals more than just your emotional state. It can be a strong predictor of your longevity. Chronic stress doesn't just affect your mood. It suppresses your immune system, increases inflammation, elevates the risk of heart disease, and can even accelerate the aging process itself. Let's look at John and Richard, both 76. John deals with the usual ups and downs of life: unexpected bills, family tensions, occasional health issues. But he's learned to handle them with calm. He practices deep breathing, stays connected with others, and focuses on solutions instead of problems. He doesn't allow stress to take over. Richard, on the other hand, reacts differently. He holds on to stress. He often feels anxious, overwhelmed by even small issues, and frequently gets trapped in a cycle of negative thinking. Over time, this constant mental strain begins to show physically. His sleep is disrupted, his blood pressure rises, and his energy fades. You see, long-term stress triggers a chain reaction in the body. It can lead to chronic inflammation, which has been linked to nearly every major age-related condition, from heart disease to cognitive decline. So if you're feeling constantly tense, drained, or irritable, it's not just in your head, it's affecting your entire body. The great news? Stress can be managed. Through mindfulness practices, gentle physical activity, journaling, laughter, prayer, or even a quiet walk in nature. There are tools available to help you reset. Ask yourself, when life throws a curveball, do you take a breath and respond calmly, or do you let worry and tension take over? The ability to stay centered, seek solutions, and let go of what's out of your hands doesn't just improve your quality of life, it may actually extend it. If you're still tuned in and this message is resonating with you, drop a number 6 in the comments to let me know you're still watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss our next health insight. Your support truly helps us continue to bring meaningful content your way. Now, let's keep going. Sign 7. Your social life. The relationships you maintain after 70, your friendships, family bonds, and community connections, may say more about your lifespan than you think. Research consistently shows that people who stay socially engaged tend to live not only longer, but also healthier and more fulfilling lives. Loneliness, however, paints a different picture. Isolation has been linked to increased risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Let's take Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor keeps an active circle of friends. She checks in regularly with family, takes part in her neighborhood book club, and always looks forward to her chats and laughter with others. She feels seen, supported, and connected. Barbara's life, though, looks different. Over time, she's drifted away from friends and doesn't reach out to her family much anymore. Her days are mostly quiet and solitary. As the months go by, she starts to feel more isolated. Her mood dips, and her physical health begins to decline. It's important to remember, meaningful human connection isn't just about avoiding loneliness. It actively boosts your health. Being around others stimulates your brain, reduces stress, and even prompts the release of feel-good hormones that benefit your heart and immune system. So ask yourself, have you found yourself pulling away from people lately? Do you still engage in conversations, join in activities, or spend time with loved ones? Or have you been spending more and more time alone, feeling like the world is moving on without you? If you've been withdrawing, it's not too late to reconnect. A simple phone call, a short visit with a neighbor, or joining a group that shares your interests can make a real difference, not just emotionally, but physically too. If you've started avoiding phone calls, skipping social gatherings, or spending more time alone than usual, it's a gentle reminder. Something needs to shift. Staying socially engaged doesn't mean you have to be in a crowd 24/7. Sometimes, it's the smallest actions that make the biggest difference. Reaching out to an old friend with a quick message, joining a local group based on your interests, or simply having a heart-to-heart conversation with someone you trust can breathe new energy into your life. The truth is, the relationships you invest in today do more than just uplift your mood. They actively support your physical and emotional health. They help reduce stress, sharpen your mind, and increase your chances of living not just longer, but with more joy and vitality. Now for some final thoughts. Now that we've covered all 7 key signs, take a quiet moment to reflect. Where do you currently stand? Are you aging with strength, clarity, and purpose? Or have you started to notice subtle changes that could be early warning signals? Here's the empowering truth. Most of these indicators are completely within your control. Your walking pace, your grip strength, your balance, the quality of your sleep, how you nourish your body, the way you respond to stress, and the connections you keep with others. These are not set in stone. You have the ability to improve them, starting today. If any part of today's message resonated with you, don't wait for a wake-up call or a doctor's report. Begin the shift now. Go for more walks. Include strength exercises in your week. Commit to getting better sleep. Eat with intention. Reconnect with people. And find calming, healthy ways to manage stress. Because in the end, the goal isn't just a longer life, it's a better one. What really matters is not just how many years you add to your life, but how much life you add to those years. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. We'd truly love to hear your thoughts. In the comments, share one thing that stood out to you from this video and how you plan to use that insight in your own journey. Your feedback matters. We read each and every comment, and your words genuinely encourage us to keep producing content that helps you live better, longer. If you found value in this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with someone you care about. Your support is what fuels us to keep creating thoughtful, research-based content to inform and inspire. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.